Hello, boys and girls. My name is Miss Diaz, and today we're going to be reading a story together. We're going to be reading a story called For Just One Day. And with this story, we're going to be looking at a skill. The skill is point of view. And point of view tells you what the character is feeling or what the character is seeing. So it's like getting in the shoes of the character. And a lot of times when you're reading a story that shows point of view, you're going to see words such as me, myself, and I. So I'm very happy to be reading this story to you boys and girls. I hope that you're all doing very well and that you can enjoy the story. Again, the title is For Just One Day. It is written by Laura Lewick and it's illustrated by Mark Butenandt. So let's get into the story. For just one day, I like to be a busy, buzzing bumblebee. Bee, the flowers would belong to me if I could be a bumblebee. But what if I could swim the Nile and be a creeping, can you guess what it is? Crocodile. If you said crocodile, you were right. Crocodile. I'd have the sharpest, snapping smile if I could be a crocodile. I'd climb a big banana tree. That's if I were a, can you guess? Chimpanzee. I'd pick the ripest bunch for me if I could be a chimpanzee. Or maybe I'll just flutter by and be a monarch. Butterfly. I'd fly down low, I'd fly up high if I could be a butterfly. For just one day, I like to shake my tail and be a rattle. Can you guess? Snake. Oh, what a slithering sound I'd make if I could be a rattlesnake. If I could be a spiky spine, I get to be a porcupine. A coat of needles would be fine if I could be a porcupine. My floppy ears might look quite funny if I were a hopping, can you guess? Bunny. I'd find a field that's bright and sunny if I were a hopping bunny. For just one day, if I could dare, I'd be a growling grizzly bear. I'd give my brother quite a scare if I could be a grizzly bear. But then again, I like to sail across the sea and be a whale. I'd have the most gigantic tail if only I could be a whale. For just one day, one single day, I like to live a different way. I think it would be fun to fly and spend the day up in the sky, or dangle from the highest tree, or dive into the deepest sea. And what if I had pointy claws, floppy ears, or furry paws? I'd like to have some jagged jaws, but only for one day, because the other days I'd want to be that special someone who is me. Me, 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 or me. What would you like to be, boys and girls? It's the end of just one day. But if you can be something else, someone else for just one day, what would you like to be? As you can see, the character in this story, he wanted to be many things. He wanted to be a chimpanzee, he wanted to be a crocodile, he wanted to be a whale, and do different things that these animals would do, right? So if you can take the perspective of the character in this story, what would you like to be for one day? So I am going to leave some activities down in the description box for you to do, and I would really like it if you could answer those questions. I really enjoyed reading this story, and I hope that you boys and girls enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed reading it to you boys and girls. So again, I'll be reading a story to you very soon again. But there's going to be some activities in the bottom, and it would make me very happy if you can answer those questions and I can see what your ideas and what perspectives you would take if you can be the character in this story. Take care. I want to see you all soon, and we'll be up next with the next story. Have a great day, boys and girls.